Hi everybody and welcome to this first video on solving exponential equations. In this video we look at the simplest version of exponential equations and how to solve them. Please pause this video now if you would like to attempt it by yourself and then continue with us once you are done. So let us start with the first one. The first one is pretty simple. We've got 2 to the power of x is equal to 2 to the power of 3. So the rule for exponential equations is to make the bases the same. So what we can see over here is the base of the exponent x and the base of the exponent 3 are the same. They're both 2. So what we do is we then work with just the exponents when the base is the same. So we drop the base. So we get x is equal to 3. So that one was very simple and straightforward. Let's try another one. So here we have a 3x is equal to 9. Now in this equation over here, the bases are not the same. So the first thing we would like to do is we would like to break up 9 into its prime factors. So you should know that 9 is also can be written as a 3 squared, and then what we have, our bases are the same, so we can just simply write that x is equal to 2. Let us have a look at the next one. So for this one here, we have 5 to the power of x is equal to 1. Now what happens in this case here is that you need to remember a very important property of 1, that anything, so any base to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So this 1 you can always write as any base that you would like, and in this case we would like 2 to the power of 0, and then solving for x by then dropping the bases, we get x is equal to 0. For the next one, we have a different looking one. It's x is equal 3 to the power of x is equal to a third. So what happens in this case over here, we still would like to make the bases look the same. And how would we write a third as a base of 3? And again, it comes back to remembering your exponent laws, that if we would like to write it as 3, we're going to have it as the negative power to bring it to the top. So then what we have is x is equal to -1. For the last one, we have 2 to the power of minus x is equal to 0.25. Again, we would first like to get the bases to be the same. So 0.25, if I write it as a fraction, is a quarter. And then the quarter I can write as 1/2 squared, because that is 4 as a factor. And then what we can do is take the 2 to the top by changing the sign of the exponent. And now the bases are the same, so we can just work with the bases and we get minus x is equal to -2. We're going to divide both sides by -1 to get x by itself, and we get that x is equal to 2. So please go over this video. It's quite simple. There's one concept that we are trying to focus on, that when we are solving exponential equations, we have to make the bases the same. Once the bases are the same, then we can drop it and go on and solving it. So an exponential equation, I hope that you have noticed, is an equation where x is in the exponent. Okay. If you have understood this video, please watch our next one on exponential equations. If not, try rewatching this section again or any one of our other videos.